the Seattle Seahawks. Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And we're underway from Seattle. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play fake, Darnold. Flushed out of the pocket. The Bills getting close, and they take it down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
At the 31-yard line.
Trying again, following the set. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. Takes out a one stop. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
We're going to start.
This is Walker on 2nd. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game, Brock. All thanks to the interception on that opening possession.
Yeah, they love to say that a running game is a quarterback's best friends, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the 17, he's got this complete to James Cook. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he's going to be brought down over the 31. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some earlier momentum, but it won't just disappear if they fail to score. We'll actually head to that other sidelines.
They get 13 on the pickup, and that's good for a Bills first down. Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. On the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice game. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down. They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs at the opposing 43. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Into the second level past the 30. And down to the 18-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. It's a sweep, he pumps the pass forward. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
First and goal for Bulls.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Bills hoping to put our first points on the board. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bills get some late points and the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one splits the uprights, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Prater on to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 37. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pass hauled in by the rookie from Miami. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
And he will get the first as they touch him down.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Walker on 1st down. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, Darnold. And he goes down. The Bills got to him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
A 7-yard loss brings brings up third down.
Motioning left is their running back. He'll throw it. He puts some power on a deep one left. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
The ability to track the ball. Right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
He's trying another one deep. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Ty Johnson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. This is Cook on the handoff. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Only took him one play partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 42. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. This is Cook. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
And the Bills 1st down.
Another one for Cook. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Prater adds the PAT. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
14. Seahawks, nothing. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a walker run. Moore finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the 38. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's fourth down now.
A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Trying for it is Walker. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
Completed over the middle. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
He keeps it himself. And he gets it on a sneak. Touchdown! The Seahawks now within one score in the fourth.
Kate, I think two things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run out of first down. Job well done.
He'll get into the end zone and make this a one-score game in the fourth quarter.
You know, this game could be pretty simple. Beat the man in front of you, carry the ball over the line, rushing football at its finest.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Cotterington now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. It's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. They'll run it with Cook. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And finds his man, it's Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills stretch it to a 2-score game in the fourth. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch. There'd be a little armchair quarterbacks after that call. It's like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Got it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they scoop it up, time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Brings up second down.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is second and long. Now Darnold off of play action. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to push it deep downfield. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Now to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Hancock. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the farm, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
First and 10. At their own
The Seahawks in
35-yard
good
line.
field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. It's dropped underneath. Walker. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. They'll come to the line here. Second and 9.
Second and 9. At the 36-yard line.
Kick the running back in motion. Makes the handoff, now to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing on first, here's Darnold. On the move, headed right. Ooh, he misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Loss of 12 brings up third down.
Throwing here, Darnold. This is Cox. That's Cup. And a great play does not get the first down. That stop came at the very last moment to bring up fourth.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Cobb just shy of the goal line. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And even fighting that dreaded body clock with a West Coast trip, they played their game. They're taking
will be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Prater set to kick off.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They go play action with Jackson. Flush to his right. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
Hey, report.
Here's Jackson to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
They're such a talented team of defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And off the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 44 yards. And the Bills will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
From the gun, Jackson.
Looking deep here for Flowers.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there, as that one was knocked away.
Throwing is Jackson.
That ball caught. It's Mike Andrews, the tight end.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. Now Jackson. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. Touchdown! Derrick Henry. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Bills take over first and 10.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. Down the right sideline. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. A big play there on the catch and run. 42 yards. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. They'll try the middle with Cook. And they work this near the 5. They'll be stopped at the 6. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Elijah Moore from 6 yards away. And the Bills have taken the lead. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
13 yards. First down.
Jackson. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And he's got this down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's first 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
And the Ravens 1st down.
What a shot! 13.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. They're able to locate Andrews here on the out route.
Complete to Mark Andrews. A gain of 12. 1st down, Ravens.
Jackson. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews.
Complete to Mark Andrews. 1st and goal, Baltimore.
They'll try to run forward with Henry. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Bills' 6-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the gun, it's Allen. And Cook has it, left side. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
That's good for Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Here's Allen.
39-yard line.
Throwing the out route and complete. It's Palmer. Just a gain of a couple there.
Josh Palmer.
And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. Swinging this out right here for Cook. And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Here's 3rd and 7. Now Allen again. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Allen and the offense staying put. They'll go for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. First down carry for Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Now it's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on fourth. Here's Jackson. Broke in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. From the gun, it's Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Middle.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
A final shot before half for Allen. Flushed out right. That'll be complete to Cook. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Tyler Luke to kick off for
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25, just a little. Pass there, call it the 26.
their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, having all the offense that you already referenced in the first half, he'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Allen to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Second down and 6 now. Allen to throw once more. And complete, right side to Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. It's caught by Coleman. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
319!
To throw, it's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Throw left side to Kincaid. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big play that time on a catch and run. And the Bills will move the chains. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll turn to a power game to try to get in. They'll take it into the end
zone for a Buffalo touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
Well, they weren't messing around. First and goal, they don't do anything fancy. They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that because oftentimes they come back to the fullback when it's late in the down and distance count, right? In this case, first down, let's go get it right now.
And he got it. 6 points on the board. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Allen will try to throw for it. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out.
Set to kick off.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain.
A gain of 11 brings up 2nd and 4.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here now, 2nd and 4. Here's Jackson to throw. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, Jackson. And we'll go right back to Andrews. And he's got this down to the 35. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16. And another first down. Henry up the middle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Fourth down, here's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Here's a 2nd and 7. 10 carry now for Derrick Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This Buffalo crowd letting them have it. 3rd down now. Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Rashad Bateman. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Ravens will line up.
Jackson to throw. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good, and that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Yes, down by a touchdown. They needed a big play here quickly, and they got one. And now, plenty of time. No need to panic, but you do need to move quickly.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. They'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2.
Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Now Allen. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
Brought down back at the 32.
Now Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock. And they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Here's Jackson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position.
Now, how about that? Rattled by a big play in the previous snap, they bounce back, and that's exactly what they needed defensively, getting a big play of their own.
They'll come up now on second down. Jackson to throw. That's complete to the rookie from Colorado. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line. He's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come up with a play of the day right there, though.
Obviously, it's not the volume in which you get done. It's the quality, and that was a quality catch right there.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Here's first and goal. Henry. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
Daquan Jones on the stop. A 4-yard loss on the play. Second and goal at the 8-yard line.
And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. So it was the defense that jumped, and that'll move them 5 yards closer.
Wonder how they did it. What if they twitched a little bit up front, you know, a little subtle head movement that the officials didn't detect, but they got it done. Now they're 5 yards closer for their field goal attempt.
And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Back to it now after the made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the